did 2 concept albums, and for me it's like, check, this work is done. It was always my dream to write concept albums from the first to the last track. Everything is like the lyrics, the structure, and everything works in a flow like a theater. Now I want to come up with like 3 tracks, more focused, more on point. Wieso hast du es jetzt auf 116? Ist das 116?
Ja.
Ist nicht 120? Kommt mir gerade so langsam vor.
Ist nicht ganz so schnell.
Morgens um die Uhrzeit kommt es einem schneller vor, oder?
The EP is called Carry On and contains 3 tracks, like Same Old Road, Kaleidoscope Colors, and Carry On. And after the long lockdown, about 2 years, I wanted to come with something fresh and new, so I chose the most pop music version tracks for this EP, which are like really dreamy, melancholic, melodic tracks. And of course we made many more, but I decided to come out with the EP first, and I think that's a good choice.
Ja, aber die Doppelkick ist geil.
Ja.
Ja, voll geil.
Felix and I worked a lot during the lockdown, and I think we have like kind of nearly 2 albums already, but I think it makes way more sense nowadays to produce an EP, because when I look from my perspective, I don't listen to a whole album anymore, so why should I expect the people to listen to my whole album? So I think we live in a time where you have to deliver new tracks every 3-4 months latest, and an album takes at least 2 years if you want to make a good album. Every 1 year repeating album I cannot take serious, to be honest. So if you want to make a good album, it needs like 2 or 3 years, and it's not the time for the people to wait so long, and I think that's the reason why it's better to come out with 3 fresh tracks every 4 months.
Den müssen wir noch. Das ist ja der
Was an den anderen.
Genau. Hallo.
Hey.
Hallo.
Geschlafen?
Ja, wie läuft's?
Ja.
So ein Trinkel hier drin.
Fleißig.
Alle wieder da. Me and my team, we waited to release some stuff because we thought like it doesn't really make any sense to bring out too many tracks and then you plan an album tour and then the album tour is not going to happen. So there was a strategy. Of course, we released some remixes and some remakes or a live concert from Munich, I think, stuff like that. And now it's a time where you really kind of back in the business, and that feels good. Feels like coming home. I'm here on the set with my team now from the album tour, and I have so many good memories with being on tour with them or with the camera guys, and it really feels like coming home. Kommt vom Synth halt mehr raus. Ja, der Synth ist viel besser. Ist besser, oder? Weil nehmen wir weniger von der Leinwand weg.
Ja.
Und die Synths kommen besser raus. Ja, und ich kann das halt so steuern. Ja, der muss dann noch weiter rüber, ne? Oh, ja. Zu weit darfst du auch nicht auseinander. Ich hätte gedacht, ob wir den Out-Now-Post, der um 16 Uhr ungefähr sein muss, ob wir das hier einfach machen und du in die Kamera sprichst. Ja, dachte ich auch.
Ich ein bisschen Bilder dazu schneide, die hier aufbauen würde. Okay, ja.
Good morning. Today we're in the studio to film a video for my new track Kaleidoscope Colors with Mari, which is actually out today.
Der war sehr gut.
Ja? Das war sehr gut, hast du sehr gut gemacht, ja.
Wir machen das anders. Wir nehmen doch das Stock-Footage.
Morning. Today we're in the studio to film a video for my new track Kaleidoscope Colors with Mari, which is actually out today.
Ist gut, oder?
Ist geil. Das ist ganz geil, oder?
Ja, ist super.
Am Ende machst du weg, ne? Am Ende machst du weg.
Ja.
Ja.
Ja, du kannst ja sozusagen, wenn du rüber gehst, kannst du auch den machen
Was war denn mit
und
dem-
holst es dir wieder ran.
Mit dem von unten, was du hattest, geht das auch?
Von unten?
Sieht nicht so geil aus.
Ja, ich hab's
Nee,
nicht
das
gesehen.
ist, also wenn du das runter machst, dann sieht das irgendwie,
Ach so, ja, nee.
das ist ein Mikro und da würde ich gar nicht zu, also irgendwie wenn du das so...
Ja, deswegen dachte ich, das ist nur einmal
und
kurz
so.
darüber und dann darüber.
Dann lieber so machen
Ja,
und es dir grabben, weil da ist der Move auch cooler.
And I'm working with Sean and Telekollegen now since 2016. And Sean and I always had this idea of the flight of the Sterlings, which is super interesting, like when everything comes together like this. And we're like, wow, this fits kind of perfectly to the kaleidoscope color where you have like one eye and 3 or 4 perspectives. And that was a concept. Er hat gesagt, das Beam muss weg. Zu früh. Scheiße nochmal. Recording a video is always totally different from playing live. It's actually not easy. I think I'm made to be on stage. When I go on stage, I'm never nervous. I just go and go with the flow. That's who I am. Here in the studio, recording with no audience and with no sound, it's really difficult for me, but it's also fun.
Kaleidoscope colors, falling so fast, motion sickness. It's not what I took. That look in your eye, I know you did this. The walls start to spin around and around until they melt away. What was once shadows and darkness disintegrate into the light of day.
Cut, danke.
Wichtig wäre es, dass du das halt ungefähr immer das gleiche machst, ne? Also die Seiten,
Ach so,
dass jetzt immer an der gleichen Stelle wechselst.
wie soll ich mir das denn merken? Ich kann es mal sehen, ich glaube, ich muss mich mehr bewegen, oder?
Dankeschön.
Okay. Abwarten.
I mean, the best thing about my job is it's every day happens something new. It's absolutely not repetitive, and I really enjoy that, and I'm super thankful. I know that's a huge privilege to live this life, and I'm really, really thankful to be able to have the talent to do that, and the power and the energy to stand up every day and go to another destination. And also, I could not have done anything else because I was just not good enough in school to get a serious job.
I'm a daydreamer. I've problems to focus on things for a long time because I love to float in my fantasy all the time. Yeah.
I mean, traveling is of course a huge part of my life, and it took me a while to understand how to do it right. Like, you can focus on like how tired you are and how fucked up the life is when you're always tired and grumpy and never being at home. But when you see it from this perspective that it's nice to be not at home and nice to have your own time, nobody can get on your nerves, no internet, no mobile phone, no boss, no job, nobody can reach you when you're for 12 hours in an airplane. And I learned to really use this time for myself to think about everything, and that can be really relaxing.
London is an amazing city. All my concerts I played in London were really, really great. I don't remember any bad day in London. And playing this amazing venue at Coco Club is like, can only be good. And that's I hope the sound is good. I mean, you never know. It's a theater.
Hey man, how you doing?
Hi, hi.
Hey man, good.
So cool.
Wow. Oh, shit. That's cool.
What do you need it for, sorry?
We need is this is Jan's table?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you put the mixer somewhere else, like on a chair or something, like something? Because actually we need space like this for the set.
An, ne?
All the speakers are on. You have a little bit more sub bass.
Yeah. Can I have some track, yeah.
Richtig schöner Druck hier.
I remember 10 years ago, you had one album, you worked like 3 years or 2 years on one album, and if the album is not good, you're fucked. Now you can try everything, whatever you want, which is for me as an electronic artist super interesting because I love to try things, I love to reinvent myself, I love to reflect myself, my older works, my new ideas. I have so many ideas, and for me it's good actually the people consume music in a different way because, okay, this track is nice, next. If you have everything, you take everything. That's normal. I'm not angry with people who live like this. That's the times they're changing. I don't want to say it's better or worse. It's like that's where we're going, and I would not complain. I think it's a new chance. See the positive aspects that you can always invent yourself in a new way every 3 months if you want, which is pretty cool. Everybody, especially in Europe, was craving for live music and especially for live artists. So for like Ben Wimmer and me and Monolink and all these live artists, for us it was amazing because people were really celebrating our shows after 2 or 3 years lockdown. That's what I love to be an artist anyways. Like the energy you bring on stage is the energy you can get back like a mirror. It's like the same, you go out of the door in the morning. If you're grumpy, everybody else gives you grumpy feedback, then you get more grumpy. It's a circle of life, like how you react, that's what you get back. I'm super happy if some people come to me and say like, hey, I love it, how you can bring sad emotions and we leave your concert in a happy way. And that's always my concept, because I think I'm really convinced that you can only find happiness if you face your own darkness. And I love it to go so deep with melancholic vibes and to trigger this and then leave them out with a happy feeling in the end. That's a concept that I like. But I would never say I'm the one who has the mission to make it work. That's just my dream.
Thank you.